was trying to trick us.
Just her. Bye, Swapno. It's a curve.
Oh, which way do we go?
Slight left.
Ah!
Okay, I'm falling. I'm out.
Hey, that was pretty far.
That was a good distance. Man, that's a beautiful sky.
Yeah, Swapno, he's gonna go off and never be in existence again.
Oh.
In Nashville. No touching.
That's what my girlfriend always said.
Oh. Awkward. I think my lens is about to fog up from it being cold and then being hot. Or I mean humid.
You're running out of battery?
Look, it's a cat.
How do you name your company after the least scary insect? Not even insect, bug.
Perform evasive maneuvers.
Amazing maneuvering.
Nice one. Slight left turn. They won't catch that one. Think we lost him. Right over the river. That's so pretty. Not on camera, it isn't. I think it's that one. That white walled one.
Let's squeeze some fruit juice.
Hi. Hey. How you doing? Hey. Ooh, that food looked good.
Oh yeah.
Dang, that's a fresh cut.
Who did it?
Who did it? Who done it?
Don't know. The chicken did it.
A little place called Chunlin's Haircuts.
That's my new Insta account. Hey, what you eating? Where's your chicken at?
I am the chicken.
Focus shit.
To them.
Nope. Got him.
Yeah, I need that back. That's my. That looks.
Oh, where am I?
Hey, whoa! No! Whoa! All right. Are you ready for your interview?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, that was good. That was hot.
This? The lean in?
No.
The hair, I think.
Oh, the hair thing.
Tell us.
I will.
What is special about today?
I took a nap. It's pretty good.
Try again.
Jupiter's in the sky right now. It's the brightest it's ever been. I don't know if that's true.
Not ever.
It actually, if you look at it, you can see it's ringed.
True facts.
That's the only thing significant about today.
Yeah.
You.
I'm leaving Nashville forever.
Forever?
Well, you know, for...
It's true, like, you probably won't live in Nashville
Where are you going?
ever again, you know?
I'm going back home to Virginia for a couple weeks, and then I'm moving to... Can you hear me? Am I, like, too quiet?
Is the
mic on? Okay, just making sure. But yeah, I'm going back to Virginia, and then about 3 or 4 weeks later, I'm moving to Pittsburgh for grad school.
What are you gonna do without him?
No.
So, what was your favorite part of being in Nashville?
Dude, that's an insanely hard
You only get to choose one instance of all 4 years plus this summer.
That's impossible. That's actually impossible. Yeah. That's about it. Nashville definitely stuck up on me. When I first came, I really didn't think it'd be a city that I'd be like, wow, I want to live in Nashville. I've really grown to like it a lot, and whenever I come back, there's like a certain comfort, or like, I don't know, it just feels good to be in the city. Yeah, and I'm really gonna miss it. It has a really, like, despite being kind of small and like, it has a really good energy to it. I think like this is gonna sound really sappy, right? But like all the time with you guys is honestly just like always good, you know? Can you see that in the frame? The late nights in Feathering where all of us were there like overnight, was fun.
Yeah.
Alex's Ragers in the Chafin, best part.
All of the Ragers are always held in the same place.
They weren't all Alex's Ragers, but all of the Ragers that we had were all good.
We've never threw a rager in our Chafin.
We did once.
No, Logan's like going away party.
Oh, yeah,
In the
that
middle
was
of exams.
That was lit. That was a good.
Like, the experiences that matter to me are not the ones that are like, we did something cool or whatever, but it was like the people and enjoying being with the people, you know?
It's because we didn't do anything cool.
That's exactly it. It's like I would basically like on weekends, Alex and I would like gather together on a Friday night and like do some homework, you know, or like.
I feel like he sounds like he's kidding, but isn't that true?
No, it's pretty true.
Yeah.
What color do you think the number 9 is?
Do I associate the number 9 with the color?
And
I don't think I do, but I do associate it despite being an odd number, with a really round niceness to it.
okay, so take that round niceness and bring in a color. Tag.
Purple.
Okay.
I have no reason to choose purple.
For me, it's a bright candy apple red.
Every real engineer knows that G is equal to pi squared is equal to E.
Is equal to 2.
Yeah.
Get that volume.
Alright.
Yes, Alex.
How do you feel about bike rails?
I'm pretty passionate about them.
That's why we included it in your shot.
You know, that really sounded like the beginning of like this huge documentary on bike routes. Brought in a leading expert on bike routes. She knows everything about them, and the interview starts with like, "Why bike routes?" And you're like, "I've always been passionate about this. Ever since I started biking as a little kid, I've been passionate about bike routes."
It's less the bike routes and more just like that bike routes are part of the infrastructure of like, and sustainable. That's the better word, sustainable transportation. Do I look at you or do I look at the camera?
Look at the camera. I am.
My hair in slow-mo looks very bouncy.
We don't have slow-mo going on, but
But I'm just
You can
informing you.
imagine.
Exactly.
wait, you know what? Let's pull out all stuff. Let's get the slow-mo.
Overall craziest story is that I was born with curly hair. So you can see little pictures of me like crawling around as a child with curly hair. But then it went straight. And so if you look at pictures from me from elementary school, I've got the tiny little bangs that go down to here
Aw.
and like the little bob. It's kind of like, it was very much like a young child haircut,
Yeah.
very odd vibe. And then it became curly again. And so I didn't really know my hair was curly, y'all, for many years after it was curly.
That's crazy.
I had no idea. I was like, ah, yes, this is my hair.
What moment were you like, "Oh, my hair is curly"?
When basically when my mom told me, I was like, what? My hair's curly? I don't know.
Because that's one of those
exactly
things I feel like are hard to accept.
Like, imagine it was straight, you had bangs, and your mom said, "Your hair is curly." He was like, "Boing!" Just like went.
It goes from like this. So it was a long journey for all you curly hair fiends out there. I think learning how to take care of all different types of hair, it's very important. But curly hair specifically, most hair salons, they're trained on how to cut straight hair. And so you really shouldn't get your hair cut wet when you have curly hair. You should cut it dry. And that means that most hair salons like don't know how to take care of your hair, which I didn't know.
In there? Is that where you're gonna be?
Sure.
Alright, sick.
This is where I should be?
Yeah.
This is intense, dude.
Alex, tell us. If you had the option of going back to when you were 10, but with all the knowledge you have right now, alright, the other option is you can jump forward 11 years in the future, but you'll have $15 million.
Definitely go back in time.
You go back in time?
What, do you have a...
I just want to say Alex would be an absolute nerd if he was a 10-year-old with knowledge.
Alex, if you had to choose one word to describe Swapno, what would it
Wow,
be?
this is too much.
You want to give me a hint?
Nope, but that part's going in the blog.
I have what I want to turn into a word, but I don't know the word for it.
Well,
Alright, well
we'll
give us
help
the
you, yeah.
phrase then.
So like, the way that he approaches his passions is like a child does, in a good way, right? Like, he just like enjoys it so much, and that means that he can always do it and it never tires him. I think that's really cool. The way he talks about like tech. Like, I'll like go into my room, like take a phone call or whatever, I'll come out, and like you'll go from working to like a phone call. I don't know who you're talking to, but you're always talking about something cool that you're working on. Could be your parents or just friends. That's really cool.
I was thinking just excited.
Well, yeah. But that isn't like,
But yeah, no, that
It
captures
captures-
what I was like. That captures it way better.
but I don't know the word for it.
Child
A boyish charm.
That's a new. We make a new like a motivational poster. Swap bot. Boyish charm.
Can you like half press the shutter?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. What's up, vlog? We got myself asking myself the interview questions. So Alex, I was talking to myself.
I'm Alex too.
You're Alex. We're all Alex. You're Alex too?
Yeah,
Anyway, what's up?
Alexander.
Nice to meet you guys. I'm not gonna lie, Alex, I didn't prep for this interview. So just tell me about yourself. Oh, good question always. My hero is my roommate Swapno, who has just a jubilant, boyish charm to him, and I've always appreciated that about him so much that I named myself after him, Alex. And
it's the first day of like real realization where I'm like, oh yeah, like I don't know. It's like, yeah, because like it's actually that, you know, like I'm actually leaving, I'm actually not coming back and all of that.
Get to actually be an adult.
I don't know if I'd count grad school as an adult. You look at somebody who's older than you and more experience, and you're like, that's a real ass adult. And then you get there and you're like, oh, they're not any more adult than I am. Every spot.
Alright. Swapping all the last bundle of stuff.
Literally a bundle.
Oh yeah, the phone that's good. Those are nice.
We'll be back. And we'll be working all the time together. Yeah. It's not, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. You're crying. I'm not crying. Why'd you bring onions out here?
Guys, well.